Good morning, YouTube, guys and gals. We're back on the Turbo S. We've had a couple of malfunctions here. Got the head on, valve train done, and we're gonna try to get it running today, or I don't know if it'll happen or not. Got the valve cover on, got all the front on, timing belt. I had a few setbacks. For those of you that are familiar with these, they have a timing chain under the valve cover runs the two cams. Got a tensioner on it. We had trouble with that. We broke the tool that holds it together and drove 4 hours to get another one from a guy, and then I broke it. So we got that handled and got it all together. Got the head on. Then we put the timing belt on. Got it all done, and then couldn't get the motor mount back in. The part that bolts to the block down there. Couldn't get it in. So I ended up pulling the tensioner and pulley off of the timing belt so I could put the mount in there, and then put the tensioner and the pulley back on it and reset the timing. Well, in the process of trying to do that, trying to recage the belt tensioner, I broke it, so I had to order another one of those. Anyway, it worked out. Should have done it that way first, but so we got all that done, and so we're cleaning parts. And as I've said before, I don't see very good. I'm legally blind. When it gets down to the wiring and the vacuum hoses, it makes it a slow process for me. If any of you is wondering what I use to clean my parts with, I'll show you. This is the intake. As you can see, I just got it out and washed it off. It came pretty clean. So I have this turbo pipe. We're gonna, I don't know if I clean it or not. I might as well. So we're gonna put it in there, let it soak, and then see how it does when it comes out. I bought this parts washer some time back, and when I went to get the solvent for it, the guy says, well, you have to bring your own buckets. Well, I didn't have enough gas cans at the time to haul 20 gallons of solvent. So it just sat in the back of my shop for 20 years, not being used. And since I started messing with YouTube and fooling with cars again, I've done a little research, and I run across a small engine guy, and he uses a hot plate with water and Tide dishwashing detergent in it. I mean, clothes, laundry soap. And seemed to work pretty well for him. He used a hot plate and a big pan. Of course, like I said, he's a small engine guy. He don't have, an engine block's not very big on a lawnmower, so he could fit it in a big stewing pot. But it worked real well. So I thought, well, shoot, I'm gonna try it. As far as a heat plate, we're in Texas in August. It gets 100 degrees or better in my shop, so don't really need to add no heat. We'll just let Mother Nature do that for us. But I can put something in here, let it soak a day or two, and with a light brush, the dirt will just fall right off of it. And it's biodegradable. You just dump it out in the yard. When it gets too gnarly for cleaning parts, you just dump it out in the yard. Now, for small jobs, I use brake clean, as most people do. And but when you're doing something as big as timing chain, head, and all that, where you got a lot of parts, well, it's better to use some sort of solvent. But I'm happy with it. I think it'll be just fine. Anyway, we'll take a break right here and see if we can get a little work done, and then we'll come back and see you after a while. Maybe it'll be running, maybe not. All right, YouTube. Look here. We got Workbench about cleaned off. Gaskets. Box is about empty. I didn't use that because I had a big tube of the silicone. And look at there. No Turbo S. Why is there no Turbo S? Well, look here. We actually put about 30-40 miles on it today. It's been 2 or 3 days since the other part of this video I'll link together that I did on the parts washer, which you can see the intake and the valve cover. Just soaked it and washed it off. It's not I didn't scrub on it or all that. So let's see. Not a cold start because we've been driving it around, but it is a start, and that's what we're after, right? Turn the air conditioner off. All the lights should go off except check engine light. And the brake light. I don't know what that might be because the door's open. Let's see if that's because the door's open. I don't know what that light is. Anyway. Oh, we'll have to check into that. Oh, I'm too big and fat for this car. But anyway, there she is. She's running. Sounds good, runs good. Uses the Launch X431 Mini that we bought. It read it fine, cleared all the codes. Air conditioner works fine, drives fine. Didn't check the cruise control today. So got the engine cover over there. I took it off so you could see the top of the engine. But got the cold air intake kit from Amazon, but it doesn't fit. So we had to put the factory air cleaner back in it. Did have to put a new battery in it. So that's a new battery. And it runs good, drives good. No shimmies and shakes. No vibrating. Power windows work, sunroof works. Radio works. Got some unbelievable brakes on it. The girl I bought it from said that they just put brakes on it. A full brake job just before the engine died. Like 500 miles or something, wasn't long. So anyway, the only problem is it's probably not going to show up on camera, but I got just a little smoke out of the exhaust pipe, and it's got 200,000 miles on it. But it runs exceptional, not any problem at all. Like I said, we put about, I don't know, 30-40 miles on it today. Needs a good cleaning. We scanned it. The check engine light is for downstream O2 sensor. So I got one of them orders supposed to be here tomorrow. So next weekend, this is Sunday evening, next weekend we'll put the O2 sensor in it. See if that gets rid of the light. And it has straight water in it. To make sure I don't have any leaks, and I don't. So we'll drain that. We have the Volkswagen coolant. We'll put that in there and get her legal. Get some tags and insurance out of state, so I have to do a blue slip here in Texas. Green slip, excuse me. Certifying that it's safe to be on Texas roadways. I don't know why that's any different than any other inspection, but it's just a way to charge a few more bucks, I guess. So we get all that done, get her legal, get to driving it, work the rest of the issues out that it has, whatever crops up, then we'll have it up for sale. My son has got a job, so I'm probably going to let him drive it back and forth to work a little bit. He did do quite a bit of work. Helped me out quite a bit on it. Old Trace, he's got a YouTube channel, but it's some weird ass gamer title. I don't know what it is. You notice we're a bug short. Had the 2005 bug that was sitting right here. My friend Walter over at J&S Towing. If you need a tow truck, heavy, whatever you need, they got it all. They can cover it all. He did the paperwork for me and got me the title. And we just put it on the old web for cheap. Let somebody else deal with that. They got this thing here turned out to be more work than I thought it was going to be for an old fat blind man. And this thing here don't want to cooperate. It runs, but it won't. Well, it doesn't run, but it tries to run. It just won't pick up and go on. And then we got this thing in here. So we got to flip a few things, buy a few more parts. I'm fixing to, probably this coming weekend, I also will put the gas tank and all in that, mount the fuel pump. Then all we have to do is work on brakes, and we can take that one for a test drive. Anyway, that's all I got for today. We'll see if I can get this thing uploaded. Like, share, follow, tag all your friends. Watch all my videos if you would. You know, I've got 2 videos that are over 1,000 views, and then I got a bunch that are at 20 and 30 and 50. So, you know, scroll through and watch all of them. There's a little information in all my videos. Like I said before, even if it's like this car, even if you're not a Beetle fan, you can see through the videos here what happens when you don't do your timing belt. It's the same on any interference engine. Same thing's going to happen. So give all my videos a watch. It helps me. Like it, you know, hit the like button. That doesn't take but a second. Try to watch it to the end. That helps a lot. Even if you lay it down and go to the bathroom and let it play and don't watch it, that still run time helps. The likes, the more likes you get on a video, it'll start requesting your video to other people. That's a big help. So as I've said before, I'm trying to grow this channel to just to offset my income for when I lose my eyesight completely. And maybe I have a little extra income. Derek over at 180 Signs, he fixed me up with a hat and a sign for over my shop. I've only got 3 of these, and my son took one. So I don't know what that's doing. Sounds like it might be trying to run the fan or something. But like I said, watch them, like them, share them, tell your friends. Give me that old thumbs up or thumbs down. Any response is a response, right? Whether it's good or bad. Comment if you like. If you watch through some of my videos, my phone number's in some of them. If you want to call and talk. If you're local, need help with a project or advice or whatever the case may be. Or if you see something around here you can help me with, feel free to contact me. Alright, we're going to get out of here. Go in the house, relax, get ready to go to work. Thank you all for watching.